my name is Precious Okechukwu, the CEO of Hav'i-Lah Real Estate Worldwide. Hav'i-Lah Real Estate Worldwide came from the event of actually looking at least a minimum of 1,000 persons becoming a homeowner, through us, and also the fact that we were able to reach the niche of bringing payments, long-term payment plan. A lot of developers don't actually put this in, but we as a company, we've been able to see that, okay, this is actually a challenge on people, because not everybody has the money to buy houses just like that and payment at once. But we're able to see that, and we were able to bring in luxury and affordability together. So talking about how I was able to raise an over $2 million property, starting from the 0 point and not actually having the money financially to raise this development. But one thing I did was I believed I could do it. I had the mindset of seeing the existence of these properties already. I had the mindset of completing the units even as at the time I started, even if it was very rough, So we were able to put it up in the market. We started advertising, pushing it up for sale and all of that as an off-plan property, basically, not as a ready property. And then we got a lot of people interested, and the good thing was we were able to find our uniqueness in affordability and long-term payment plan. So a lot of persons were contacting us. From there, we started raising funds to take up the construction to 30% of the property, and also we were able to get some more sales and loans. But one thing about doing this construction development and all, even in the fact that it's a male-dominated industry and we were still able to come out this successful by God's grace, is the tenacity, the consistent, the persistence, and also the hard work that we were able to put in this project, working tirelessly day and night just to make sure that we achieve our goals. It wasn't easy. I mean, having your first unit, most people don't play with their first project. They probably start on the levels of 3, 2, 1, or 4. But we went ahead to start with 25. I don't know the kind of boldness or brave courage I had, but I feel like it was just God in me that actually pushed me this far and actually made me this bold to achieve this thing that we were able to achieve. And congratulations to us. We've been able to raise successfully our first 25 units of duplexes and penthouses. But yeah, this is one thing that I would advise anybody who is looking up to this. Everything is possible. There's no limit to what you can do. The stopping point starts when you don't implement. I always say that the fear of where implementation starts is where greatness actually starts, So if you're able to see yourself doing it, you're able to see the end result as being a success, there's no way you won't achieve it. You just need to give in. You just need to have the drive, have the focus, then also put some good structures too. I mean, there were still some things that we learned in the process, but we're still getting it right. We have our second project that has gone about 50% already. We have our third project that is still on 30%, and the upcoming one in Songotedo. Now, with all of these things, from my little experiences that I've gained so far, I didn't read real estate in school. I came out and I was hungry. I was ready to see what I could do that could actually raise the kind of money I was looking for. But for me, money was not really necessarily the goal. It was actually the fact that I wanted to see the greatness being established, not just in my family, but to also make an impact in the world. And I'm certain that as we continue to progress, we'll be able to impact as many as we can. But what I'm just trying to say here is there is absolutely nothing you cannot get done. Like, it's impossible does not exist. As long as you pen it down, the Bible says, write the vision, make it plain, that anybody who runs will read it. And trust me, once you have been able to write down your plan and you begin to put in steps towards implementing your plans, you will get it right. There's no way you would get it done. You would get things established. And then people who believe in you would actually invest in you. People who see your efforts will actually want to come in and even partner with you. So it's not like we're all there or there yet. We're not even 10% of where we are. In 5 years from now, I see myself being in at least 4 countries. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm certain that it's going to happen. I see myself also building the likes of Banana Island, having our structures there in the likes of Canada, Dubai, UK. And trust me, the international global dream is definitely going to happen, and it's going to start immediately. But what I'm just trying to say is, this is just me trying to encourage the faith of everybody, anyone who's watching this right now, that you might be in your lowest point, but doesn't mean that that's the point that God has preserved for you, or doesn't mean that that's the point that God has kept you to be. Whatever point you're in right now, no matter what, as long as you keep working on it, as long as you keep building on it, as long as you keep pushing on it, you will definitely get it right. You will definitely get there, with the hard work, with the consistent moves, and also ask God for strategies. God gives us strategies. We have the mind of Christ. He's able to renew our mind day by day and gives us the ideas on what we need to do, the things we need to do, and all of that. So I feel if we're able to just focus, we can actually get what we want to get. So a very big congratulations to us on the successful completion of our first project at West End Estate, Havilah Court.